Hi everybody. Listen, this is the way I make my chili, and it's the fastest and it is really delicious. This is just the beginning of the first part of this video. Once I get this chili done, I'm going to do cornbread, because this is going to be freezer meals. It'll be a divided dish with chili on one side, cornbread in the other for freezer. Anyway, this is called the 4x1 chili. And what that means is, if you have a crock pot, you want to put on 1 pound of beans, brown beans, put a little extra water in them, that way they don't go dry. And then in the morning when you get up, I cook mine overnight on low. Then when you get up, the beans should be swollen to the size they're going to be. Then you can take a ladle and scoop out as much of the water as you want. And then you want to let them continue cooking. Now, I browned ground beef, 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of ground turkey. The reason being is because with the price of ground beef here is $5.95 a pound. So I buy 1 pound of ground beef and I brown it with 1 pound of ground turkey. And the reason I use turkey is because turkey, when you cook it with ground beef, it will pick up the beef flavor and you really just can't tell it's turkey. So that's what I use. So, alright, we're going to put the meat in with the beans. Cooking the ground beef and the turkey is probably the most work that you were going to put in on this pot of chili. Okay? Now, make sure your meat's all stirred up in there. And this is the reason I take out some of the liquid, because I want this to simmer in a heavy, I like a good thick chili. Next, I'm going to add mild salsa, and I got the chunkiest salsa I could find. Now, the heat in your chili depends on the heat of your salsa. So if you want hot chili, use hot salsa. If you want medium chili, use medium salsa. You want mild chili, use mild. Mild is the lowest in heat you can get. Alright, and we're going to use 20 ounces. This is a 24-ounce jar, so I took out 4 ounces to make sure I had it right, or I'd dump the whole jar in there. And you just want to add that to your chili. So that's 1 jar of chunky salsa. And stir that in. And the reason you use chunky salsa is because it has your tomatoes, it has your peppers, has your hot peppers, your cold peppers, your seasonings and stuff like that. Then we're going to use 1 pack of chili seasoning mix. So open that up, sprinkle that in. And then mix all that in. Did you guys also know that your chili seasoning will help thicken your chili? It does help thicken the juice in it. Just make sure that your seasoning is mixed in really good. Now, make sure that your crock pot's on low, not warm and not high, just put it on low. I don't know why it changed color when I got closer. Alright, now that we have all that mixed up and our chili seasoning dissolved, now we're going to put the lid back on this And we're going to let this simmer for about another hour, just sitting there on low. Then when we come back, we'll get the cornbread made.